Saying, haven't we, all weekend, it took Formula One to extraordinary new levels.
Here we go then. Do give Lord March and Bernie Ecclestone a wave as they come past, as they lead this parade up the hill. The first time Bernie Ecclestone's been to the Festival of Speed.
Yeah, big round of applause, ladies and gents, for Bernie Ecclestone. Did a huge amount for Formula One over a 50-year period or more.
And now here comes Nico Rosberg in that 2014. He's going to do some donuts, or just a burnout. Oh, he's going to do some donuts on the grass.
Oh, that's...
Oh, he's making a mess now. Great work, Nico. Fantastic stuff.
Hands up down there if you're now showered in grass cuttings and soil.
So up comes Lord March and Bernie. I think he just sort of overshot the little donut area, didn't he? I think he's going to try and do this one right here now at Moulcombe in front of us. Here he goes then, Nico Rosberg.
That's the way to do it.
Whoa!
Our commentary box has just been showered with...
Yeah, should have shut the window, shouldn't we?
Come in. Oh, wow.
Fantastic stuff from Nico Rosberg. Henry's nice white shirt is wrecked with mud.
I've got to have a shake. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh, he's almost in the
close.
bales. Tremendous stuff from Nico Rosberg on the exit of Moulcombe. Oh, and that Pirelli rubber.
Have a look at Mercedes-AMG Petronas, the official F1 Twitter feed, and see the picture they uploaded yesterday of Valtteri Bottas's rear tyres after one run. That was extraordinary, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Paddy Lowe took a picture as well, his own picture. And he's on the grass again, Nico Rosberg. This is tremendous stuff.
Yes. Coming up, great rallycross cars of our time.
Yes, exactly. It's fantastic stuff. I suppose that's what happens once you've won the Formula World Championship and retired. You can just muck about.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to tell him off?
It's not my car.
Yeah. So Nico Rosberg up to the top of the hill. Superb stuff from the reigning world champion.
I wonder if he was presented with his World Championship winning car to hang from his bathroom ceiling, like they do. I wonder.
Honestly, the roof of next door is covered in muck and everything, isn't it? And it's all over Henry's programme. And there is the 2016 championship winning car, Nico Rosberg's 2016 championship winning car, up there on the monument.
Yeah, and the Ferrari F2004, Michael Schumacher's dominant season.
So as they arrive at the top paddock, do give them a round of applause. Do give a round of applause for Nico Rosberg as well. Is he going to try and do some donuts here? It's a little tight up there, isn't it? Oh, he's going for it. Yes, Nico. Had to get out of it, I think, because it is quite tight up there. Now, there he is again. He was telling Lord March to push because he knew what he was about to do.
And, of course, Lord March beat him to the top. 1-0 to the boss.
Well, 1-1, I think, after this. Fantastic stuff from Nico Rosberg.
We might see a replay of us getting covered in muck down at Moulcombe.
So great to see so many fans on their feet, waving and applauding.
Yeah, here we go. Look, watch all that goes up.
There, that was it.
That's it. That's where we got covered.
All over our faces. He just didn't care, did he? That was phenomenal. He even went on the grass to make sure he got all the mud and grass.
Do you think that someone from the team forgot to say, "Oh, don't go off-road, mate"?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he had to be told that before every Grand Prix in the past.
Don't go off-road.
So here come Bernie and Lord March back down the hill. Do give them a round of applause and a wave. An incredible legacy of Bernie Ecclestone being celebrated here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed as he makes his way back down the hill now.
Just huge crowds all the way along.
Yeah, fantastic attendance. Thank you all so much.
Sort of 8 or 10 deep all the way along. And more, actually, up at Molecombe, on the outside of Molecombe on the way up to the Flint Wall.
Thank you so much for coming along and spending your weekend here with us as Lord March now returns to the house. And back to all those folks who they left a couple of moments ago as he now swings back around. What a fantastic day.
Bernie will emerge onto the balcony of Goodwood House in a moment and will be interviewed by Mark Webber, Grand Prix winner, World Endurance Champion. Raced in Formula 1 for Minardi, for Jaguar, for Williams, and of course for Red Bull. Joined Porsche, didn't he, to tackle the World Endurance Championship. Won the championship in 2005. Big throng of photographers there.
Well done, everybody. Now, I want to just give you all a little bit of a quick message. We can't fit everybody in the balcony, so all the Brabham
Bernie Ecclestone
teammates,
and
world champions,
Chase Carey having
come
a
on the balcony.
conversation.
The rest of you will get a much better view down here. Stay down here. We're going to do a little celebration of Bernie up on the balcony. So family, friends, and Brabham and world champions on the balcony, please. Okay. We'll just let Nico come in and then we'll go up.
So I don't think
fan car. Fan car's just gone past the window. Fantastic.
They weren't planning on running. I was talking to the guys who were running it earlier, and they weren't planning on running it. But anyway, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Absolutely magnificent. The BT46B that won the Swedish Grand Prix at Anderstorp in 1978 in the hands of Nicky Lauda. Bernie Ecclestone, who ran the team at the time, withdrew the car after that win because it was so controversial. In true style, he had an eye for what was going on in the background. And before the car was protested and banned, he withdrew it for sporting reasons. He had his eye on the bigger prize.
Yeah,
eventually, it wasn't many years later that he took over control.
And once again, what he insisted earlier on, that the story of it throwing stuff into people's faces, he said, was absolutely untrue. But look at this great selection of cars.
Oh, I hope you've got your cameras running, folks.
Yeah.
It was a cavalcade of Grand Prix machines, many of them involved in Bernie's tenure of Formula 1. FW06 there. Lotus Renault 97T coming through Molecombe. There's the Renault RE40. Scuderia Italia Dallara Ferrari. There it is on screen.
Makes a fantastic noise, that car.
Lotus 49, Williams FW 06B, Brabham BT49, Pirro in the 06B, isn't it? Marc Genet in the 2009 Ferrari. Robert Kubica in the Renault. Pierre Gasly in the Red Bull.
It's non-stop. There is Robert Kubica making his way up the hill, followed by Pierre Gasly, as you say, Henry. A couple more cars still to come behind that. We've got the Toyota making its way up the hill, 2004. Onto the brakes, into the left-hander at Molecombe.
The sound of that bouncing off the trees is so good.
Can you imagine being at Monza or Hockenheim or something out in the trees that year? And the Benetton coming through, the Michael Schumacher Benetton. And then here at the back of the pack, Ayrton Senna's 1991 World Championship winning McLaren as this 2004 Toyota completes its run on the hill. And the checker flag falls.
Doesn't give us much chance to talk about every single car, but
no.
I quite like them coming like that.
Yeah.
It's
cool,
just
isn't it?
frenetic, isn't it? And brilliant.
Really, really cool. There is the Schumacher Benetton from 1993. The car he was teammates with Martin Brundle that year.
That's a 93 car, isn't it? So it was,
yes,
he was with Brundle in 92.
Yes, my apologies.
Riccardo Patrese in 93. That's right.
Sorry, everybody. And that was the year his rear wing flew off, didn't it, down at turn 1 in Hungary, I think. It's spinning off into the gravel trap. Look at that selection of cars. Gordon Shedden there on the right-hand side. It's quite rare that Jackie Stewart can go up a hill at Goodwood, and it kind of gets a bit overlooked.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? It's great that the fan car came out, BT46B.
Yeah.
A unique car. I mean, it really is. Just the one Grand Prix, and it won it. It's crazy.
So here now is the balcony up at the top. Lord March there on the right-hand side. As everybody now has climbed the stairs and is making their way towards the top of the balcony, there is Mark Webber talking with Bernie Ecclestone.
Do you think Bernie's first question to Mark was, "What are you going to ask me?"
Yeah, exactly. There is John Watson coming out with his sister Heather. And well, I was then going to give a list of the people coming out, but no one wants to follow, Watty.
Don't give me a one-word answer.
What a line. There's Peter Sauber.
Peter Sauber, Jackie Oliver behind him. Grand Prix driver, Can-Am champion and Arrows team owner, of course, for many years.
Peter Sauber, who has now relinquished his control, hasn't he, over the Sauber team, and Manisha Kaltenborn
She's gone
leaving
too.
the team as well. So in a state of flux, that team, but how nice it was to see that car of Carl Wendlinger going up the hill from 1995 as everybody makes their way down towards the bottom and standing underneath to wait to hear from Bernie talking to Mark Webber. Herbie Blash there on the left-hand side.
Great crowd down on the lawn in front of the house.
Yeah. You think there's loads of people up on the, next to the hill climb, but then it's very different.
Well, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What an event again Lord March and his team have put on. 2017 Festival of Speed. I think fully imported weather from Australia, so we brought that over as well, and it's just so happy that everyone's had a brilliant weekend. But what an absolute honour. 5 ages of Bernie Ecclestone. I think Lord March has put together an incredible array of cars, and the whole experience of what this man beside me here, Bernie Ecclestone, brought to our sport is Formula One, and also for fans around the world for so many decades. So Bernie, a quick few words. I know you love doing these interviews, so go easy on me, give me a chance. But it must be very, very touching to see these cars and the whole display here in the UK and what Lord March has done for you.
Yeah, what I'm touched with is what Lord March has done. It's quite incredible. And it just shows you his attention to detail with everything, which everyone must have appreciated what they've seen. But more important to all of that is the way he's fixed the weather.
He's fixed the weather. Well, we couldn't always fix that, mate, could we? But I think for the people here, it's nice to get an understanding of your first real love for motorsport. How did you get into it? Where did it all start? Your first motorsport memory?
I started racing motorcycles. So it went from there, really. Then I got an upgrade, turned into cars.
Brands Hatch, I hear, on the opposite direction when Brands Hatch was a dirt track.
Yeah, I used to race on the grass there with John Surtees. So it was different times.
And you also tried to qualify for an F1 race, is that right? 50-80 Monaco?
Yep, exactly. I haven't missed a Monaco.
But I think that the wallet got in the way. You made so much money so fast that it stopped the stopwatch, right? So you had to go to the other side of the pit wall. So how did you get from the cockpit to the other side of the pit wall so quickly?
Really, I used to look after a couple of drivers. And sort of then I bought the team, Brabham. That happened. We ought to get that back together again, actually. And then from there, the team sort of suggested that maybe I should try and look after things a little bit for them commercially.
Well, you certainly did a pretty good job of that, didn't you? You got the commercial bit right. In terms of the team, do you miss, that must have been a huge highlight, right? Running your own team, was that something that you missed? Was that a huge highlight in your career?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's something where you know whether you've succeeded or not Sunday afternoon. Whereas, when you're dealing with the commercial side, you have to wait a little bit longer.
Which driver was the biggest pain in the arse?
Whether what?
Which driver was a pain in the arse?
I don't remember that.
I like him. He always looks after the drivers, which is sensational. He always has done and always will do. So, wow, well, that's incredible. In terms of getting the band back together, you just touched on that. Are we going to see, I mean, you can run some teams again, right? We can get Ecclestone Racing or get a team back. We've got all the guys here. The guys are ready to go. They're down here. I mean, we can get to Melbourne next year with a few teams, can't we?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I can lean. I can lean up again. I can try and get in. As long as they lift the weight limit up, I think we'll give it a go. But
yeah, because you'd be like the old days, the old type drivers.
That's right, mate. It was good old days. And in terms of, I'm interested to know who was the hardest person to do business with in your career, because you did a bit of business over the years. So who was the hardest person that you thought, I need to really have had a good night's sleep to deal with?
No, I think everyone's been very nice and easy to deal with, to be honest with. They're very generous people and no dramas.
Yeah. They always cooperate with Mr. E. I remember I rang him up in 1999 and I was trying to get a seat in Formula One. I'm trying to get myself going, and I rang the office and his PA said, well, definitely, he'll ring you back. And I thought, yeah, that'll never happen. Sure enough, half an hour later, he did ring me back. Very, very short sentence. And he said, Mark, you might not get to Formula One because sometimes life's just not fair. It was a very motivational chat on the phone, but it sort of lifted me and, we got there in the end, didn't we, mate? It was incredible, and he gave me great support, I must say. After that, it was absolutely sensational, as you have done for so many drivers over the years. But your favourite driver, Nicky Lauda, was here yesterday. You've done some incredible... The management days must have been a buzz for you too, right?
No, he was okay. I mean, the same sort of problem I had with him is what we had with him yesterday, the start money to be here. So, no, he had to disappear, unfortunately.
Always overpaid, I suppose, wasn't he? And in terms of the old footage, I think we saw, the Ayrton Senna film, which really made that Senna film come alive with that great footage and archive, which you kindly released to run such an incredible movie on a true legend of our sport. all of that footage and archive that you've owned in the past, has that been sold on as part of the deal, or we still got that we can have a boys' night at home and we can watch it, all those onboard cameras, or it's gone?
That's all gone. No, it's not all gone. It's all there. It's gone as far as I don't control it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's gone.
Okay. Well, Bernie, it's been absolutely an honour to have you here. I think Lord March and the whole team have put a tremendous amount of effort in, and that shows the respect that the motorsport community have for you, all of your cars, the fan car through all the generations of the Brabhams. What you have done is a colossal impact for motorsport over the years, and it's a great thank you for us. So thank you very much.
Hold two, mate.
Yeah, hold it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we should all raise our glasses to Bernie. Hey, to Bernie. Thank you very much for coming with us this weekend. It's been great having you here. Thank you very much.
Take it easy. And we normally say see you in the next Grand Prix, but we're not saying that. We're going to go straight to the bar. So all the best. Take it easy.
He didn't do any damage.
Hip, hip. Hooray! Very good. Very good.
And don't forget Lord March, because without him, this wouldn't have happened.
Exactly. Final words with the boss, Lord March. Thank you very much.
Bernie Ecclestone up there being